Hi there, my name is Teresa Bell, and I am the director of the short film Receptivity. And when Jared Treadway came to me and asked me if I wanted to be involved with this, I did not even think about it. I didn't hesitate. It was absolutely a yes. It was just one of those instinctive, emotional, visceral responses. And the reason is Jared and I just finished working on another collaboration. And I have to say there are very few people that I collaborate with that bring as much to a project, if not more, than I do. And so, yes, he is a creative genius. Yes, he is brilliant. More pointedly to the story, actually, when he first told me the story, I laughed hysterically and I said, "You have to write that. It's just so tragic and so pathetic, but funny all at the same time." And also, I'm Jared's acting coach, and so I have seen him in class for a year and a half now, and I know how brilliant he is as an actor. And I was able to just imagine this entire short just falling into place. So I'm ecstatic to be involved, not only as a director, but also a producer on it. And the other thing that I was asked to do, which I'm giddy about, is to act in it. So I have kind of a pivotal role in this film, and it's just a beautifully drawn character. She's quirky and witty and brilliant, and I retired from acting 22 years ago, and the reason I did is there weren't any roles that I wanted to play. This is a role that any actress would want to play because she's just delicious. And so hopefully you'll stick around and watch us get through this, and then watch it once we finish it. Thank you.
That is a great question. I think it may sound cliche, but I can't help it. This is like a dream come true, and that's both a figurative answer and a literal one. I've always thought that everyone wanted to be in the movies. But then I was having a conversation with some close friends one day, and I learned that that's not true. It was just me that wanted to be in the movies. And so I've been studying acting, and I've been, assigned with an agent. I'm going on all these auditions. But one day I woke up in the middle of the night with this strong desire to write this story. And the reality is, it wasn't very hard to write because it's a story I'm very familiar with. It's my story.
Knowing the beauty that has come from the past projects that I've worked with Jared on, as soon as I started even to hear the concept of receptivity, I knew immediately that if there was any chance of me to be a part of it, I wanted to be. And then when Jared offered the position of DP, I jumped on it. I could catch the vision, and it's interesting to me how his script has evolved. It has drawn me into the story more. There's parts of the story that I can see in myself because I feel like I'm on this evolutionary journey, if you will, myself as to what are my true passions and what is my purpose in life.
That is also a great question. I think that many of us are moving through our life experience based upon others having written our rule book. Here's how your life is supposed to look. And for a big portion of my life, that was true for me. And so I'm moving through my life experience trying to satisfy everyone else's preconceived ideas of who I am. And at a certain point in my life, I realized, wait a minute, that might not work for me. And so this story is really inspired by my process of kind of rewriting my rule book. And why would it be helpful for other people to see it? It may inspire them, and they can question their own beliefs and values and kind of rewrite their own rule books and live the life they really want to live.
Okay, the challenge for, I think for any person, actor, writer, director, producer who wears more than one hat, that is the challenge, to be mindful of which hat you're wearing. And, acting is hard. It's really, really hard. And so I know the emotional places that Jared's going to have to go during this movie. And so hopefully no, not hopefully, I will be there to hold his hand and to, plug up any holes that aren't, being watched.